Hi, my name's Peyton and today I'll be teaching you how to make my grandma Goodman's homemade cinnamon rolls so you too can indulge in their gooey goodness and plump up for the winter season. First, I'll take you through the prep work and then the baking process, and then I'll give you some tips on how to make your experience even more delicious. 2 packages of dried yeast, 2½ cups of warm water, 3/4 of a cup of melted Crisco, 3/4 a cup of sugar, 2 eggs well beaten, 8 to 8½ cups of flour, 2½ teaspoons of salt, 1 bag of brown sugar, and 1 pint of heavy whipping cream and cinnamon. So we're going to start by adding our yeast into our warm water. And you want to make sure that your water is not too hot, otherwise you'll kill your yeast. You mix that up a little bit and then just set it aside for a few minutes with this big bowl of flour and add in our sugar and our salt. Mix that up really well. After you've mixed your dry ingredients in a large mixing bowl, you can add in your 2 well-beaten eggs into your yeast mixture and your melted Crisco. Not too hot. Mix that up a little bit and you're gonna add it to your big bowl of dry ingredients. And while you're mixing all this up, you're just gonna keep adding cups of flour until it gets thick and sticky. Once your dough's not as sticky, you can go ahead and take it out of the bowl and make sure you have some flour on your counter so that way when you put the dough down it doesn't stick to the counter. And then you're just gonna keep kneading it. So after your dough looks something like this and it's not sticking to you, put it back in a clean bowl and cover it up with a towel and let it rise to about twice its size. While your dough is rising, you can get your pans ready. Just take your block of Crisco and grease up your pans. I've already done that. And then you're gonna take a bag of brown sugar and just put a layer of brown sugar at the bottom of both pans. You want it to cover the bottom. After you put your brown sugar in your pans, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. When you come back to your dough and it's about twice its size, you can take it out of the bowl. And then you're gonna split it into 2 or 3 sections. I'm gonna split mine into 2 because I only have 2 pans. And throw the rest back into the bowl. So after you have your dough rolled out, you're gonna take your Crisco and give your dough a thin layer of grease. And then you're gonna take sugar and put it all over, as much as you like. After you have your sugar, you're gonna take your cinnamon and you're just gonna drizzle it all over. Then you're going to roll your cinnamon rolls. Make sure that the roll is even and not too fat on either side or in the middle until you have one big cinnamon roll. You're gonna take a piece of string, slide it under your rolls, and you're gonna measure out what you think's a good size, and you're just gonna pull it tight to cut a little roll. Take one of your pans, and you're just gonna take this heavy whipping cream and pour it in between the cinnamon rolls. And then they're ready to go in the oven. So you're just gonna put them in there for about 30 minutes. When your buns are brown, you're gonna pull them out of the oven and let them sit for like 20 or 30 minutes. It's almost time to dig in, but first you gotta get it out of the pan. I'm gonna take a cookie sheet and put it on top, flip it over. And they look really gooey and really messy, but that's what makes them taste so good. The time has come and all your hard work is paid off. It's time to dig in. While you enjoy those cinnamon rolls, here are some quick tips for you. You can cut the recipe in half for less cinnamon rolls or double it for more cinnamon rolls. If you want to, you can keep them in Tupperwares in the fridge and warm them in the microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds and they'll still be perfect. However, mine never lasts that long, so good luck with that. Finally, dare to share. They are so delicious and I know you want to keep them all for yourself, but they're always better when you share them with your friends or your family or whoever They're super good, and I really recommend that you pass them out to whoever. With this new skill, you'll never go hungry again, as long as you have all your ingredients, a functioning oven, and about 4 hours to kill. Also, knowing how to make cinnamon rolls from scratch gains you some serious likability points. So make sure you try that out as a new pickup line. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you enjoy your cinnamon rolls. Pretty good, right?